Liz Pearson is back, dietitian extraordinaire.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
What else would you think, right?
I know, eh?
Excellent.
Okay, we're going to talk about the belly fat.
Yeah, we are, because it's this fat that people accumulate around their belly is dangerous. It increases the risk of heart disease, cancer, type 2 diabetes, many different types of cancer, high blood pressure. You don't want it.
No.
You really don't want it, okay? I'm telling you.
I don't want it at all.
You don't want it. So
but it's so hard. It's and especially the older you get, the faster it accumulates, the harder it is to get it off, right?
I know, it really is. But you know, it's all possible. It's all doable. I'm trying to find the end of this. It's hard to find the end. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what people need to do. They need to get a soft measuring tape, okay? I won't do it to you, all right?
I thought you were looking for the other end.
They're going to measure from their hip bone around above their belly button, and if they're over 35 inches, as a woman, they're in the high risk zone. If they're over 40 inches, as a man, they're in the high risk zone. What are you going to do about it? First of all, you're going to be physically active. I'll talk more about that in our second segment.
Right.
But research has shown some foods are associated with lower risk of abdominal fat.
Are these the 5 fat burners?
This is what we call them.
Right.
Yes.
And are they fat burners?
It's more, it reduces risk. It's a different, you know, you can call them fat burners, but what we know is the research shows your risk of accumulating the fat is less.
Right.
So that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all know what helps out accumulating fat.
There's lots
of
the
fast food, it's the sweets.
It's the unhealthy lifestyle.
And it's kind of different for every person as to its effect on them, right?
Yes.
But these can help out.
Now, in the second segment, we're going to make a soup that contains an ingredient from each of these 5 groups, okay? But the first group is soluble fiber. So soluble fiber you'll find in things like oats, black beans, flax seeds, apples, oranges, and researchers show getting at least 10 grams of soluble fiber daily reduces your risk of this abdominal fat.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we have 100% whole grains. In the soup, I've used Scatelli Healthy Harvest 100% whole grain pasta. People should look on labels to make sure things are 100% whole grains.
Okay.
In studies, they've shown even having some refined grains offsets the benefits of the whole grains. You want to go 100% whole.
Really?
You really do.
Oh, okay.
So it's not good to mix them up. Go 100%.
Yeah. Oh, just a quick bulletin for those who think whole wheat pasta doesn't taste as good as regular pasta. It pretty well does.
It pretty well does. It tastes even better. It's got more flavor.
Right.
Then we come to color. You know color in fruits and vegetables matters?
Yes.
It really matters a lot, and it matters to your belly. Okay, so the dark leafy greens, the berries, we've got dried cranberries in the soup recipe coming up that is so good.
Oh, really?
Instead of just onion, why not have red onion?
Yeah.
Okay, color, color,
it's
color.
more colorful on your plate even.
Absolutely, those colors are good. Next we come to healthy fats. The unhealthy fats, when you talked about that fast food, unhealthy fat, not good for your belly.
No.
Healthy fat, better for your belly,
Right.
okay? So the fatty fish, the nuts, the olive oil, the avocado, those all fit in a healthy diet.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Lastly, spice up your life. Do you like hot, spicy stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
I do, but my belly doesn't like it sometimes.
So your belly does like it actually. That's what you don't realize. So the chili peppers, the hot peppers, those hot things, they contain a plant compound called capsaicinoids that appear to suppress the accumulation of this belly fat.
Right.
Who knew? So in the second segment, we're going to put together a soup recipe that has an ingredient from each of these categories that is amazing.
Which makes sense because, Liz, the combination using these foods, not necessarily in the same dish, but together in your daily meal planning and so on, really helps out in the battle against belly fat.
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to include these things as much as you can, especially, I mean, we hear so much about flax and getting a proper amount of fruit and that sort of thing, and the vegetables, right?
Yes, absolutely. And also the physical activity. So we know that sitting is the new smoking, and we don't want to sit around. Sitting is bad for your belly fat. So you're going to eat well, plus you're going to not sit all day, and you're going to, it's the whole picture.
Yeah, fair enough to say, though, getting a good brisk walk, even if it's cold outside for 30 minutes, is good exercise.
You know, when it's cold outside, you can't help but walk briskly.
That's right.
You know, there's no other way to walk in this kind of weather.
Burn a few calories, putting on your layers.
Yeah.
And then away you go.
Exactly. You can sweat it off.
Yeah. So many ways to get a proper amount of exercise.
Isn't it?
It's easy in the end.
Yes.
Okay, we'll make that soup later.
Sounds great.
I'm looking forward to that. It's a good day for soup. 8:13. Liz Pearson is here. She'll be back shortly.